Hey there, travelers! Welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, we're so glad you found us. If you've been dreaming of a destination that blends medieval charm, wild landscapes, and delicious food, then you're in for a real treat. Because today, we're heading to one of Europe's most underrated treasures, Romania. From fairy tale castles and colorful old towns to untouched mountains and vibrant cities, this country is packed with surprises around every corner. In this video, we're taking you on a journey through the top 15 places you absolutely must visit in Romania, sharing why they're worth seeing, when to go, what delicious foods you have to try, and a fun fact for each spot to keep your travel trivia sharp. So grab your backpack, settle in, and let's discover the magic of Romania, one unforgettable place at a time. Welcome to Romania, a country where medieval history, wild nature, and vibrant traditions meet in the heart of Eastern Europe. Whether you've heard about it through mysterious tales of Dracula or glimpsed its fairy tale castles in dreamy photos, Romania remains one of the most underrated travel gems in Europe. But not for long. But first, why Romania? Simply put, it's got everything. Gothic castles perched on misty mountains, towns straight out of a storybook, endless hiking trails, thermal spas, golden beaches, ski resorts, and some of the most hospitable people you'll meet. And the best part? It's still delightfully affordable. You can enjoy world-class experiences here without the crowds or the price tags of Western Europe. The best time to visit Romania is late spring through early autumn, May to October. When the weather is pleasant, the landscapes are lush, and festivals light up the countryside. Our journey begins in the heart of Romania, Transylvania. Yes, that Transylvania. But it's not just about vampires. Let's start with Brașov, a charming medieval town ringed by the Carpathian Mountains. With its cobblestone streets, pastel buildings, and a black church that dates back to the 14th century, Brașov feels like stepping into a fairy tale. The best time to visit is in September when the crowds thin, but the town's vibrancy stays strong. A fun fact: Brașov has one of the narrowest streets in Europe, Stradasfori, just 44 inches wide. While in Brașov, you must try ciorba de burtă, a creamy tripe soup that surprises even skeptics with its rich flavor. Just a short drive away lies Bran Castle, often dubbed Dracula's Castle. While the link to Vlad the Impaler is more legend than fact, the fortress itself is pure drama, sitting atop a rocky hill surrounded by forest. October, around Halloween, adds an eerie charm for those into spooky vibes. Fun fact: Queen Marie of Romania actually lived here, and her eclectic tastes influenced the castle's current interior. After exploring, try the local cheese pie, Placenta cu Branza, from one of the nearby markets. Next, we head to Sighișoara, one of the last inhabited medieval citadels in Europe. Its fortified walls, colorful towers, and winding alleys are almost untouched by time. July is a magical month to visit during the medieval festival. Knights, jesters, and artisans fill the streets. Sighișoara is also the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler. You can even dine in the house he was born in. Fun fact: the town's clock tower has been ticking since the 1600s and still functions today. Be sure to try tokanita, a hearty stew of mushrooms and meat that locals cook low and slow. Moving on, we venture deeper into the Carpathians to Sinaia, home to the jaw-dropping Peleș Castle. Built for Romania's first king, this neo-Renaissance masterpiece looks like something out of a Disney film. Late spring is ideal. The gardens are in full bloom and the air is crisp. A fun fact: Peleș was the first European castle fully powered by electricity. Nearby, try sarmale, cabbage rolls stuffed with pork and rice, often served with a dollop of sour cream and fresh polenta, a dish that's practically a national treasure. From fairy tales to natural wonders, we travel to Transfăgărășan Highway, often called the world's best driving road. Winding through the Făgăraș Mountains, this road is only open from late June to early October, when the snow clears. Top Gear fans will recognize it instantly. Fun fact: the road was built under Nicolae Ceausescu's orders during the Cold War, primarily for military use. Along the way, grab a roadside curtascalax, a sweet chimney cake coated in sugar and cinnamon. Next, we make our way to Cluj-Napoca, the unofficial capital of Transylvania. It's youthful, artsy, and alive with energy. Summer is a fantastic time to visit, especially during Untold, one of Europe's biggest electronic music festivals. Cluj is a city of contrasts, modern cafes beside ancient ruins, and university students mingling with monks. Fun fact: Cluj was once known as Napoca in Roman times, and its ancient roots still shape the city. When here, don't miss varza a la Cluj, a layered dish of cabbage, meat, and rice. Basically, Romania's take on lasagna. Heading northwest, we discover Maramureș, where ancient traditions still pulse through everyday life. Wooden churches with sky-piercing spires, horse-drawn carts, and villagers in hand-woven clothing make this region feel timeless. Visit in August for traditional festivals and haystack-covered fields. Fun fact: the Mary Cemetery in Sapanta is famous for its colorful tombstones and humorous poems. Yes, humorous. While you're there, try kolache, braided sweetbread often served at celebrations. No journey through Romania is complete without Bucharest, the capital often misunderstood but brimming with charm. Bucharest is eclectic. French-inspired architecture collides with brutalist relics from the communist era. Visit in spring or autumn for the best weather. Take a tour of the colossal Palace of Parliament, the heaviest building in the world. Fun fact: it's so big, it has entire unused floors. For food, head to Karu Si Uber and order mitite, grilled skinless sausages served with mustard and bread, best washed down with local beer. Next, the Danube Delta, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and birdwatcher's paradise. Imagine floating through labyrinthine waterways under a sky filled with pelicans, herons, and kingfishers. June and early July are prime birdwatching months. Fun fact: the Danube Delta is the best preserved in Europe and hosts over 300 species of birds. Here, try fresh fish soup, ciorba de peste, made over open fire and served with a shot of local plum brandy tuica to keep warm. Then there's Sibiu, a Saxon city known for its houses with eyes. The windows on rooftops resemble watchful eyes, giving the city an uncanny yet charming vibe. Summer is perfect for wandering its old town and enjoying open-air concerts in the main square. Fun fact: Sibiu was Europe's capital of culture in 2007, and its cultural scene still thrives. Don't leave without trying papanasi, fried or boiled donuts with sour cream and berry jam. High above the clouds, Raznov Fortress looms on a cliff like something out of Game of Thrones. Built in the 13th century to protect locals from invading forces, it offers sweeping views of the valley below. Go in late spring or early fall to beat the crowds. Fun fact: the fortress has a 146-meter-deep well dug by Turkish prisoners. Local street vendors near the base sell langos, a Hungarian-inspired fried dough with garlic, sour cream, and cheese. Now escape to Bran Castle in Hunedoara, a Gothic fantasy of towers and drawbridges. It's darker, moodier, and feels like a set from a medieval film. In fact, several movies were shot here. Best visited in October when the fog rolls in. Fun fact: it was once used as a prison for Turkish captives. Grab some zakuska, a smoky eggplant, and red pepper spread served on crusty bread, a local comfort food. Farther south, in Sighișoara, you'll find a colorful blend of Baroque buildings and student vibes. It was the first city in Europe to be lit by electric street lamps. Visit in spring or during Christmas markets. Fun fact: the 1989 Romanian Revolution started here. While you're wandering its pedestrian squares, stop and try gulas, a Hungarian-style beef stew rich with paprika and love. And finally, Constanta, Romania's Black Sea gem. It's one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in Europe. Summer is perfect for beachgoers, and you'll find ancient Roman ruins right beside modern clubs. Fun fact: Ovid, the Roman poet, was exiled here. You can still visit his statue today. Enjoy fresh seafood, especially scrumby la gratar, grilled mackerel with garlic sauce, a local coastal delicacy. So, why should Romania be on your travel list? Because it's a land of contrasts. mysterious yet welcoming, ancient yet vibrant. It's where you can hike through unspoiled mountains in the morning, stroll medieval towns in the afternoon, and dance to modern beats by night, all without breaking the bank. Whether you're wandering through misty mountain roads, savoring smoky eggplants spread in a quiet village, or watching the sunset ripple across the Black Sea, Romania isn't just a destination, it's a story you step into. A place where the past breathes, the food comforts, and every corner holds a secret waiting to be uncovered. So pack your curiosity, bring an open heart, and let Romania surprise you. Subscribe for more hidden gems, wild journeys, and unforgettable travels. Leave a comment below if Romania just earned a spot on your bucket list. And tell us which place you'd visit first. Thank you for watching.